Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, a day like today is just what the doctor ordered after a very stormy week across North Alabama. Here's our time lapse from Decatur this afternoon. Some fair weather cumulus clouds that have become a little bit more widespread at this hour, but still we are dry, and it's likely going to stay that way as we head into your Saturday evening. Currently at 81 degrees in Guntersville, 84 in Scottsboro, as well as in Huntsville, and 81 degrees in Fayetteville on this Saturday afternoon. Humidity has been dropping, so it's not a huge difference from the past couple of days, but we have dew points in the 60s, which for at least this time of the year is pretty comfortable. And we're going to keep that type of humidity around on Sunday as well. On our muggy meter, that's kind of middle of the road, we've been in that steamy category with dew points in the low to mid 70s this past week. So we're catching a bit of a break from that high humidity we typically see in July, and a little bit cooler than average temperatures have been in place as well. That theme will continue this evening. Your evening forecast looking phenomenal as temperatures dip down to the 70s starting at 7 o'clock, staying there through the late evening hours, and eventually we fall to the 60s tonight. 65 in Guntersville through Decatur, as well as Muscle Shoals, and down to 64 in Moulton as well as in Athens. So looking like we're in pretty good shape for your Saturday evening plans. Now, we of course had massive flooding Thursday night into Friday morning. Here's some good news. We currently do not have any creeks or rivers that are in flood stage or even close to flood stage. The Indian Creek in Madison has dropped below those flood stages that they were at yesterday. So at this moment, the waters are receding. Things will be improving over time here as we head into the rest of this weekend. 31 Triple Doppler continues to be dry across the area other than a sprinkle here or there, likely going to remain dry in most spots for the rest of the night. The front that brought us all that stormy weather yesterday has sagged well south of us, providing stormy weather right along the Gulf Coast. So not a great day to be at the beach with all that stormy weather ongoing in those locations. That front likely to stay to our south for the next several days. It's going to become a stationary boundary, and on the north side of that front we are dry and mainly clear. That's more or less how things are going to stay for quite a while. Here's how it looks for Sunday. Temperatures starting in those 60s, quickly getting up to 80 degrees by 10 o'clock, but we will stall out in the low to mid 80s throughout tomorrow afternoon. A light north breeze, and again, the humidity is not going to be too bad on Sunday either. 87 tomorrow in Decatur and Huntsville, 86 in Scottsboro, and 85 in Coleman. On Monday, we get a little warmer with highs close to 90 from Huntsville through Decatur. 88 your forecast high in Fort Payne, and then we start to get that summer heat back in the forecast beginning on Tuesday. Low 90s in the forecast at that point, and we will continue to get a little warmer and a little warmer as time goes on. We're talking mid 90s returning starting on Wednesday, and more or less sticking around there for the second half of next week. Now, our storm chances are very, very low for the first half of next week, but as we head to the second half of next week, we are looking at least a slight chance of those showers and storms popping up. On the 10-day forecast, our best chance looks to be next Sunday